Alright, let's see if this thing is actually working here. What a freaking crazy day. Let me make sure that I am actually streaming. Log on through my phone so I can see. And we'll see how this goes. How do I do this? How do I look at this? Today was busy as snarks. Let's see. Shorts live. Cool. There we go. Hello. Is it working? It's weird how like sometimes it doesn't. I go to my account and then I go to the main page. There we go. Okay, cool. I'm live. It's working. It's working. I'm gonna set my alarm for 1 hour so I can do real work in a little bit. 1 hour and 5 minutes. 5 minutes. What is the date today? Today's the 14th. 1 hour, 5 minutes, starting now. And turn this sideways so hopefully I can see what the heck the comments say. If anybody even comes on tonight, it is Friday, so it's not the best time to do live streams on Friday night. Actually, take this off of my ears because I can hear myself talking and it's annoying. It's annoying. All right, so flipping on the controller here. Welcome to EdgeTX. Jordan, what's going on, buddy? How you been? It's good to have someone here on a Friday. USB joystick. Cool. All right, let's see here. We're going to go to scene mode, video capture device, game capture. Party time. Hello. All right, so today, let's see here. Get this thing going. Start my mindless flying while I do this. Honestly, the mindless flying I think is actually pretty freaking good for me because I just kind of go and zone out and talk, and it feels like it makes me relax into it. Like I get a little better more easily. When I'm concentrating hard, I start to mess up more. Look at these ones have these check marks for some reason. I don't know what that is. Green check mark, wild card week. All right, let's check this one. I don't know what this is. Let's fly it around and see. So, what did I do? Oh, look at that. I crashed. I haven't even started flying yet. I crashed. Wow, look at this. Oh, my God. Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. What did you go through here? Oh, my God. Crashed out. Traffic. Oh, my God. I know all about it. I drove home tonight, too. I actually took, I split off at, where did I get off the road at? Got off a little early. Is it Sand Canyon? The one I always stop to get gas at that Arco by the In-N-Out Burger. And then I cut over to Soledad Canyon and I drove back in the route of the Steven Spielberg's Duel movie. Went through the Duel Tunnel. I passed by the Last Starfighter Cafe, and it was really nice. It was nicer. It wasn't faster, but it was nicer. It wasn't really cars going that way, surprisingly. But the 5 was totally screwed up, which I'm sure you had to deal with too. I actually went to Studio Gillis today, and they had their St. Patrick's Day party that they do every year, and I went down there and did that. It was really cool. Saw a bunch of people. I saw Jamie Kellman, who is the guy that did my makeup for that Will Ferrell commercial, the GM Netflix commercial I did. He did my zombie makeup, and I always credit him for getting me that part because Justin Rowley really is the one that submitted me initially, but Jamie Kellman did my makeup, and when the director came and looked at all of us zombies, he chose me for some reason, and I'm like, it was the makeup. It was really good, and my crazy teeth and good makeup. So Jamie Kellman was there, and My friend Trevor Newland was there, who was the xenomorph in the latest Alien Romulus movie. He's a super nice dude, and he's been getting a lot of work. He's like a phenomenal build for a super performer, and he's just a nice, super good, easy to work with guy too. So he was there. That was kind of cool. And then there's a whole bunch of other slew of other people. It's pretty cool. Just busy ass week at work getting trips planned. Miami and Alaska, Canada. Whoa. What are you going to do in Alaska? Alaska is cool. You're going to go to like a mountaineering stuff or hiking, or you're going to go look at grizzly bears? We went to Alaska in 2008 or something on like one of those cruise trips. It was real fun. Happy weekend. Thanks, Kevin. But yeah, I went to Studio Gillis. Then I had to go over to Burbank Convention Center where they're doing the B. Neal's Vampire Weekend, which is kind of like a little mini Monster Palooza. And I'm going to be modeling for makeup there on Sunday. And Gary Archer, who made my teeth for the makeup, I was supposed to go meet him, but he was setting up a booth there. So I ended up going there to meet him to fit my teeth. And then I went to Richard Redlifson's house, who's doing the makeup, so he could look at the teeth and then check them out with the prosthetics to see how they were going to look. Sorry. Hold on a second. There's this crazy noise, and it's my I put the air vent back in my room, the register on the ceiling where the the AC comes through, and it makes this weird buzzing sound. I keep thinking it's my computer, but it's not. It is the ceiling. Do an Alaska cruise. See, that's what I did in 2008. We did the Alaska cruise. It was freaking awesome. Are you going out of Seattle, or are you going to Vancouver or somewhere? I mean, yeah, to like I know Vancouver's got a big port and they do cruises. We did ours out of Seattle and then took it up to Alaska. It was really fun. It was really, really fun. I'd never done a cruise before that, and it was the most like checked out of reality I've ever been in my whole life. I just felt detached from everything real. It was so fun, and I didn't think about shit the whole time. I was just like, it was great. It was really, 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 really great. So I hope you have a fun time. Going to be painting my R2 dome this weekend with Duralumin. Oh, that's awesome, dude. So, if you haven't done the base coat yet, do not use black for the base coat if you're going to do an R2 dome. You gray or white. The, oh my god, I can never think of his name. The guy that runs the Ultralumin, Duralumin. Man, I've talked to him on the phone, too. Why can't I think of his name? He's, you guys have been on here enough times. You probably know that I'm terrible with names. He's a super nice guy, but he said if you're doing like an aluminum look, do white or gray for the base coat and not black. Black will be too like chromy looking. It won't quite look right. And then if you want spun aluminum, you can do two things. You can do your super polished base coat and then add your Duralumin and then a clear coat, and then take a Scotch-Brite pad and turn it, and it'll make it look like spun metal. Or you can do that on the base coat and then apply your metal paint, and your Duralumin or your All-Clad or whatever you want to use, and it'll also look like spun metal, and it looks very, very convincing. The only thing is if you do it on the clear coat, top coat, you can always reverse it. Whereas if you do it on the base coat, it's going to be that look is now there forever. And on the top coat, you could either polish it out or add another layer of clear, and it'll clear it back up again. And then you'll have a nice shiny dome. Alright, this level is okay. It's just like a lot of like little obstacles. I got a slightly darker gray primer. I'm leaving from Seattle, probably going to Canada for a few extra days post cruise. That is freaking cool. And are you which cruise line are you taking? We did Holland America, and I can't speak for the others. I have no idea if they're better or worse or whatever. But Holland America was very fun. They did a good job, and the cruise ship was very fun. I had such a fun time. I would do that again in a second. There's like all these cool little nooks, and the whole time you're out there, you go like explore the boat, and it's just so fun. And I'm trying to think when we went. I think we went. When are you going? Out of curiosity. Uh, I just got a new airbrush in the mail. I think it's going to play. I think I'm going to play with it this weekend. Nice. What kind of airbrush did you get? If you got a Pache, I don't know if it matters, but I got like a box full of Pache airbrush hoses, a whole bunch, like way more than I'll ever need. So if you want one, let me know. You can have one. Um, they, a friend of mine just gave them to me, and they're all brand new. They've never been used. And I was just gonna get adapters because I have some generic airbrushes. I think I got two generic airbrushes that'll fit the Pache, whatever size fitting that is, and then that I've got an Iwata airbrush, and I'm thinking I'm going to put an adapter on that one, and I might do one with an adapter for my compressor. There it goes. Transmitter battery low. My transmitter battery's already yelling at me because I didn't charge it since last time I was on here. Um, uh, danger, danger, Will Robinson. Um, so yeah, went to Burbank, went to the V Neal's Vampire Weekend, which technically opened at like 7 or something, or 6:30 or 7, and I got there a little early, so everybody was setting up. I saw Steve Wang, who's amazing. Did like the original Predator suit sculpts and just so much. He's done so many cool costumes. The Guyver, if you ever saw that, the Mark Hamill one. Just tons of cool stuff. He's done a bunch of like statues for Blizzard and all these different game companies. He's a really nice guy. And he's got a company called they do collectibles, like a bunch of different movie collectibles. And he used to have a license with like Marvel, I think, but I don't know if they still do. I think something happened with Disney, and they had to ditch it, or they felt like ditching it. You're going in July. Nice, dude. We went in. I think when we went, in May, like the very end of May, early June, something like that. If I remember correctly, it's been a long time, and it was awesome. One thing that was crazy is I got up in the middle of the night because I just wanted to go up and look at the stars, and it wasn't dark. It never got dark the whole night. It was like it was. I mean, it was dark, but it was like sunset. It didn't look like nighttime outside. It was crazy, and the sun had gone down over the horizon, but super weird. I was like, oh my god, it's just not dark enough to see the sky. Like, I figured out in the middle of nowhere it'd be an amazing view of the stars, but nope, nope, not dark enough. What's cool is you see whales. There's bears and stuff. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. I got an Eclipse. My old one is 0.5. This is 0.35. Oh wow, I don't know what mine is. I have an Eclipse, I think, and it's but I honestly don't know the nozzle. I have to look at the box and see. I don't know how small it is. Boat is Quantum of the Seas. Steve Wang is a nice guy. He commented on my post after I painted his Gilman kit. Oh, that's freaking cool. Yeah, Steve Wang's super nice. I've known him for a while, and he's nice. And oh my gosh, his wife sculpted the what do you call it, the mythosaur skull or whatever, the Mandalorian like skull that you see everywhere. That Regal Robot did one, and then even though Regal Robot's licensed through Disney, Disney ripped it off and sells it in their gift shop, but manufactured by somebody totally different. But Steve Wang's wife sculpted that way. Again, name blank because my brain is terrible. Quantum of the Seas. Is that like the name of the carrier, or is it like Carnival or one of these other companies, and that's the boat name? Because ours was called, the boat we were on was called the Oosterdam, made in the Netherlands or somewhere. Oosterdam, and it's funny because I can pick that boat. Those boats got a really specific look, and when you get used to seeing it, like when you go to port and you have to like go back to the boat a few times, you kind of recognize it. And now, for years, when I'd see pictures of like Alaskan cruises, I can spot the boat we were on compared to like 10 other boats, even other Holland America boats with a similar paint job. I always can pick out the Oosterdam. I don't know what it is, something about the shapes or something, it just stands out a little bit different. Whoa, message retracted. What the hell, dude? Alright, let's get through this tunnel. Oops, crashed it. Crashed out. Devin, hello. Check your phone. Uh-oh, is my phone messed up? Or did you just send me a message? My phone is in use for the thing here. Let me see if I can do it and keep this thing going. Hang on, let's see. Did it work? I don't know what I did. It says check my phone, but I don't see anything yet. Oh wait, maybe I got a message. Hold on. Oh, look at this. Whoa, Quantum of the Seas. Oh, that is crazy. Okay, I'll look at that when I'm done here. That's awesome. Quantum of the Seas. Alright, let's go fly around and look at the, let's see if I can make it through these mofos real fast, like, can I? Nope, crashing out. Not good enough yet. Oh my god. Too fast, too furious. Holy jeez, dude. You guys, I haven't crashed yet somehow. Let's go right into the tree. Perfect. As soon as I said it, crashed immediately. Perfect. I took a painting class a few weeks ago, and taught me that I need to practice with a smaller needle. Oh, that's crazy. Is that for like super high detail, really small stuff? Like doing little detailed veins and stuff? I gotta check mine now. Now I'm really curious. Also, I lost the cap to the little top for my paint thing in there. What do you call it? The hopper, the paint hopper, the little cup. And I'm sure that it's in my garage because it was on there last time, and then I went to take it somewhere and it was gone. And that's not cool. I think I noticed it when I was doing the corridor crew thing a few weeks ago. I packed up all my stuff. It was not there. And the corridor thing we filmed 2 weeks ago. I think I'm going in on Thursday to do like the final reaction video to what they put together. I'm very excited to see it. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. Alright, can I make it through there? I don't know. Did I go? Jesus. Sorry, guys. That is hard to look at. Yes, an eye painting class. Yeah. Okay, right off the bat. Dude, have fun, Jordan. It's good seeing you. Thanks for stopping in. Lots of small details. Dude, yeah, eyeballs. Itty bitty little things, man. I am very curious to see Now I feel like obligated to check my airbrush. I do not know what size the needle is. And he seems to paint pretty fine, but it, you know, could go finer. And I haven't done tons of really small detail stuff with the airbrush. I've done a little bit of kind of. Did I have anything in here? That was weird. My jacket just fell off the chair. I have a couple of mats that have some smaller, like little veiny details and stuff, but even then I didn't go too fine with it. But they're pretty small, not anything crazy. You know, oh, all right. Let's go to another track. Let's check out another track. Change track. This is this one. Wildcard week 4. Let's try this one. Let's see what this is. Wow, wildcard week 4. Most eclipse are 0.35. Okay, I'll check it out. Like I said, it feels pretty fine. Like I can do pretty small stuff with it. Is it just like is the airbrush essentially the same with a different needle and tip, or is it like a completely different airbrush? Look at this level. Where the hell am I? Yeah, there's been a hole in the ground. Oh, not good. This is the gorge. Do you guys see the gorge yet? With the guy from Whiplash and the girl from that chess movie that was in Furiosa. What the heck's her name? With the weird eyes, the little droopy eyelids. It was interesting. It wasn't great, but I was entertained. And it was easy. Some people complained about it, but I thought overall it was entertaining. But was it good? Not really good, but entertaining. There's a lot of like logical holes in what they did that I think those things bother me. Like I start thinking about them, and then I get distracted from the movie when I'm like, well, why don't they do this? Or how come they can't do that? Or that doesn't make any sense. My other one is Revolution, but you can get a bigger needle setup for the clips though. Ah, gotcha. See, I want to get a Revolution. Those things look awesome. Those are the ones that are like a little bit bigger in the like in the hand, right? I think that's what some of my friends have got, the Revolutions. I have to look at them again. I'm pretty sure I know which one that is. 99% sure I have a good understanding. Do I like this level? I don't. I want to go do a different one. This one is just not exciting enough. Oop. Oop. Crashing constantly. All right, let's get out of here. I don't like this. Let's go 5-1. It's a little... There's like a nice blend of obstacles that are close enough where you don't have to fly forever to get back and forth, and then small enough little nooks and crannies that you can fly through and feel proud of yourself. Whoa, yeah, this one. This is, I've been here again. I remember this one. Yeah, this one's pretty cool. Let's look around. Like this one, the level's huge, so it's really forgiving with crashing into things. It's pretty easy to avoid stuff because there's so much space to fly. Oh. And there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna want to do some more Duralumin tests this week, and I need to set up. It's been really rainy, and I'm going to do some more castings of my Derwent engine, my Rolls-Royce Derwent jet engine canisters, like the ones I made for Galaxy's Edge. And I'll be doing those, whoops. I'll be doing those hopefully this week. I was going to take them to WonderCon, but I might do a batch, and there's like another convention this next weekend, not tomorrow, but next weekend, that is in Riverside. It's like some Star Wars convention, so I might try to make some for that, and then if I sell them, I'll make some more for WonderCon, and we'll see. It's called Inland Empire. What is it called? uh, Inland Empire Strikes Back. Something like it seemed like a kind of like small Star Wars convention thing they got going on over there. So maybe I'll go to that in a week and sell some of these things. We'll see. I'm really hoping I can finish my R2 in time for the con next week, but I'm not sure it'll work. I have to work out electronic. Have you not done any of the electronic stuff yet? Like tested it outside of the robot just to make sure that your things are all doing what they're supposed to? I've become one of the resin kit, or of a resin kit, more of a resin kit painter, and use for finding needle. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, resin kits are fun. I would like to do some resin kits as well. I wanted to get a booth at Monster Palooza one of these years. I've wanted to do it for a long time, and I always am like, I gotta get a booth at Monster Palooza, and then I never do, and then I end up modeling for a bunch of stuff, and then it's kind of like, well, I can't run a booth if I'm modeling for things. But I think I'm going to try to not model for one of them, or maybe do one day and then try to work my booth the rest of the time. Um, that'd be fun. Give me some excuse to make some different things, you know. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh, crashed out. I have lots of it done. I'm just trying to get the code to work properly. It's all wired. I just have to make sure it talks to itself. Shadow MD code, and I'm a little confused. Yeah, I don't know anything about that one. I would ask ChatGPT to break it down. It's I mean, I don't know like what it's running on, what kind of board it's running on, or what, but the somebody just sent me something. Um, but I think depending on what kind of coding it is, you'd be amazed. You can say, ChatGPT, how do I do this thing? This is my setup. These are my parts. What do I need to do? And it unfreaking real. The instructions are pretty freaking good. I know a lot of people have been building stuff lately, and they're using it for not only the programming, but sometimes to figure out the initial setup of how the order things should be wired in if you're doing things in sequence, like lights and things. And really impressive how well it's worked. And all of them are like, I can't even believe it. I didn't have to do anything. ChatGPT just figured it out for me. So maybe worth checking. However, I don't know for sure. Look at this flying around. This is pretty cool. Taking it easy, making my way downtown, moving fast. Is that the lyrics? I don't know. Oh, can I get through? I did it. I did it. And cool. And over. Yeah, ChatGPT wrote game code for my ESP32. That is cool. Tim Sayers here. Oh my gosh, what's going on, Tim? Good luck with R2 build. So satisfying when you get all out and about. Yeah, Tim built an R2, and it was a long process, but not as long as mine. Mine is still slowly. And it was cool to see Tim's in progress. Every time I go to Frankie Polito's shop, I see Tim's R2 over there getting a little further along each time. I was very proud of Tim when he got it all up and rolling and running. I was like, holy cow, it's going. This is amazing. Tim, have you taken anywhere yet? I didn't do the shadow system, but I used ChatGPT, the silly stuff like making LED lights. See, I worked on this big DJ deck thing for a Snoop Dogg performance, and the guy AJ that did the lights used ChatGPT to light the code for the lighting, and it worked awesome. It worked really awesome, and it basically gave him instructions on how to wire it, so that the controllers will work properly with it. It's really cool. I should look that up and see if I can find good video of it so you guys can see the lighting. It's all ChatGPT did the programming, and essentially. I'll look it up in a second. Now I'm curious. I want to show you guys. Very cool. My R2 still needs to be your R2, dude. Tim, I need your high altitude office account to come back online. I don't know where you went. It's making me sad. I'm real bitter about it. I always looked forward to seeing a high altitude office stuff, and now I went to tag in something and you were gone, and I was like, no, what happened? That's such a great account name. Did you just turn the account off, or did you delete it permanently? Oh shit. R2 just went to a kid's birthday party this weekend. Great success and lots of smiles. And he didn't even bring 3PO. What the heck, dude? Yeah, R2 is a fun one to bring. What are you transporting? You're driving a Fit, right? Are you? Is it able to fit in your car, or did you buy another vehicle like Victor Franco, who bought like a Honda Element or whatever he bought, so that he could just for his R2? I know multiple people who have purchased cars specifically for transporting their R2D2 around. I moved it all to Tim Sayer photo. Well, that's crazy talk. Why'd you get rid of high altitude office? You don't want to keep them both? Yeah, change to a different track here. Let's see what we got. Welcome to the jungle, Roman pylons. Let's look at this one. I don't remember this one. I'm sure I did this one, but I don't remember. Oh my god. Is this it? Is this the whole damn track? What is happening here? That's it? Oh, that was lame. Okay. That's it? This is the whole track? Let me see something. Change track. This one got 4 stars? That's ridiculous. He fits in the Fit. Convenient. Using R2 sled thingy. Wanted to justify a car for him. Wow, that's cool. Yeah, the Honda Fits are really surprisingly roomy. They seem so tiny, but everybody I know can just cram so much stuff in there, which fit. That's why they probably named it that. You trust me, you could fit another car inside this little car. Let's go somewhere different. Let's see. Let's go back to Apocalypse. This one's just always fun. Go to here. All right. Yay, Apocalypse time. But the sled worked really well, so no new car for me. Yeah, it makes sense. You don't want to be buying cars just so you can drive around like R2D2s and stuff, if you can help it. Oh. I swear, some of these courses set you up with a different drone. You see, the last one had a drone. I could see the propellers in the thing, so I feel like some of these courses are pre-programmed with a specific type of drone. It's not the one that I'm picked to use. This one seems very fast compared to what I'm used to here. But that's okay. Fast is fine. Oh god, who put that there? Oh no. I can't believe I'm not crashed yet. How have I not crashed out? Alright, we're gonna shoot through the doors at the end there. Can I make it? Oh, nope, of course not. And up we go. Are you still doing stuff over at Thingergy, or has it been super slow there too? It seems like everywhere is just crazy slow. I heard Frank's making like soap or something now, or oh my god. Oh my god. Who put that building right in the way? Yeah, it's like all the shops I guess kind of have like just enough stuff, but not really enough to half their staff is like not working right now. My transmitter battery's been telling me it's low for like 15 minutes now. Can I make it through the door? It's like this truck. Okay, I'm gonna go through this way. The truck right there, that green one, is just the wrong angle. So when you come screaming down the street like this toward the door, you gotta kind of like you do one of these. Oh, and see, I crashed immediately. I gotta run, but keep a drone practice. You've improved a lot. Thanks, Tim. I'm working at it. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Come visit, and you can see all the new stuff's going on. Oh, come visit Frank's shop or come visit your house. I'll go to either one. There's any cool things going down? I'm trying to figure out who can get me on Fallout before they're finished filming because they're getting close to being done, and I have not got any days on that show yet, and I'm not thrilled about that. I want to work on that show. Yep. All right, we're taking off again, and down, and we're gonna go through there, and through here. Whoops! Clip the tree. Over the bus. Cut between the buildings. Around the building. Cut between. Oh my gosh! I made it! Oh my god! Down the street. Under the flags. Oh, frickin' frack. LA Marathon is this weekend. I don't remember which day, but there is. It's called the LA Marathon Crash Ride, where everybody takes their bikes at like 3 in the morning and they go ride the marathon course before the marathon starts by bike. And because all the roads are closed off and everything, this huge group of people meets in the middle of the night over by Dodger Stadium and rides all the way to Santa Monica. Well, technically the course ends at Beverly Hills now, which is stupid. It used to go all the way to the beach, which is way cooler. And last time I did it, a bunch of us just rode the old course down to the beach. We like rode through Beverly Hills, finished out, ride to the beach like the old way, and then rode back. Um, it's a really, really fun way to ride around LA because you just ride right through the middle of the streets where typically it'd just be horrific traffic. It's completely empty and blocked off, so you can just ride around. It's really fun. But this year, I won't be doing it because I'm modeling for makeup the next day, and I'm not going to be able to get up in time if I do that because it ends like early in the morning. I guess I could technically just stay up all night, but yeah, I'm not going to be doing that this year. It's quite fun though. Very, very fun. It's always really, really cold though, and that's the thing is I don't like cold. I'll go anyway, but but I prefer not to freeze. Uh, Walton Goggins is awesome. Yes, he is, and he and I are the same height, and I've been trying to really similar build, and I've been trying to figure out who's doing his photo double work when he's in that makeup, and I'm just like no luck, and I think they're getting close to finishing up filming pretty soon, so I'm hoping like I could get at least a day or two in. That would be really fun, but again, don't know who to talk to, and everybody that it's pointed me in a direction, and it's been like either a person who I don't know that doesn't respond to me because I probably just get sent to their message requests or something, or I'll talk to a person that I was recommended to talk to, like, oh, I'm not dealing with that department. You have to talk to this person, and same thing. So we'll see. But I would freaking love to do his photo double work for that. And again, yeah, I think they're getting pretty close to finishing filming. So I don't know what the deal is. Good night, Tim. Now, freezing is not advised. It is not the greatest. Being cold, not fun. But again, it's cold until you start riding, and once you're moving along real fast, you warm up. and I always have too many clothes on for that ride. Like once we're riding it, I'm sweating within like 10 minutes. But the initial like timing, because it's like a big group of people, so everybody meets, and then you hit 3 o'clock and everybody heads out. And what's cool is that the last 2 times I did it, they actually gave us a police escort for the beginning portion of it. So like the first little chunk, we had like the cop just like let us out, from the stop point. And this guy, motorcycle cop, that was really nice. Because there is like a little tiny bit at the beginning that we were not quite on the course for a few blocks, and they just led us from like the meeting point to the course with like an official, um, chaperone, I guess, an official escort. Wow, look at that. All right. But yeah, super super fun time. Really fun way to see Los Angeles. If you've never really explored it, you can have a bicycle. Very fun way. And you don't have to go fast. There's just like a huge group. So you got the people that are just going like pretty much racing each other to the end, and then you got probably where I would be is I take my road bike and I go like a decent speed, but I'm not trying to go. I'm not trying to be flying everywhere. I'm just trying to, just cruise it quick because I usually park by the start and then ride back instead of the reverse. Um, and riding back is even trippier because when you ride back, for me, it's like I'm almost always completely by myself on the ride back, but it's still empty streets. So now I'm riding the reverse of the course by myself, not with a big group of people. And again, it's weird just riding down like Sunset Boulevard or middle of Hollywood, um, Hollywood Boulevard, just right down the middle of the street, and it's all blocked. Nothing to worry about. Very fun, and especially it's a really good way to look around too, because usually you're watching traffic or doing whatever. It's very rare that I'm in the passenger seat of the car, so I don't get to look around the same. But when you're on a bike, you can really, really see all this stuff, which is pretty cool. I'm trying to think what else happened today. We did. I think they're getting ready for Monster Paloozas in a few months, and then I've already got a day booked. I'll be modeling for that, but it's like a whole like tribute thing for a film. So they're doing up like multiple people as characters from a movie, and I gotta go. I don't know, practice that character a little bit. Should be fun. Should be fun. So, Martin Gomez, hello. What is going on? What is up, everybody? Now, let's see here. I have 22 minutes left. And that is it. And then I'll be out of here and I'll be back into hopefully ZBrush mode. I started printing the 8D8 droid again, and I printed the full legs, are printed the feet, got his head over here. I think you guys were on here last time, probably saw that. And I started to print the torso, but the torso is just huge. It doesn't fit on my printer by itself, so I decided I was going to ZBrush and kind of take it apart, make it easier to print. But it's been so cold in my garage that the pieces are like a little warpy because I did them thin, like the way I like to print stuff. I print everything like hardly any layers, print it real fast, and I did the same thing, and I cut it up in a way just to avoid support material because I didn't want to wait for like an extra, literally 15 extra hours because of support material. So I cut it into some pieces, but the pieces are not printing the greatest. I'm probably gonna have to reprint the whole stupid thing, which is a bummer. Just the torso, it's not terrible, but I don't like when I waste so much filament. I'll probably just go, the one I'll probably let it finish and then try to body shop it and stuff and see how it does. I can make it, I can fix it, but you know, is it starting to weigh into like, is it going to be more work than it's worth to fix it? I don't know. Don't know. I hope not. I don't mind doing some repairs to things if it saves me a lot of time in printing, but I don't want it to be just terrible. If it's all warped and stuff, that's not good. Sort of defeats the purpose. Oh my! Oh, I made it! Oh my god! Smacked the freaking mullion, and I made it anyway. All right, flying around at street level. Let's see if we can get that doorway. And made it through it. Whoa! Look at these little shacks. Did I see these before? Yeah, I think I did. Oh my gosh! Whoops! Crashed immediately. Crashed out. So anyway, yeah, that's the scoop. With that, 88's coming along. The torso should be finished printing in a couple hours. And then I got to print the shoulders. Again, I might just reprint the whole torso. I don't know yet. Um, I might go ahead and finish out the rest of the parts and then come back to the torso if I feel like it's going to be too much work. But eventually, even this one, I'll probably end up just finishing out for the sake of doing it, just because, you know, I'll just make an extra one and kick it around or something. Have like Jawa sandcrawler type droid parts around. That's fun. Then I could just print a head and a torso and just have that, you know, all beat up in the backyard for the cats to hang out with or something. Oh god, just crashed right into the wall. Great. And then yeah, what else today? Today, as Neil mentioned, the drive was horrible. And what's crazy is I went to Chatsworth to meet up for the St. Patrick's Day party, which is, you know, pre St. Patrick's Day, but it's real fun. And when I drove back, you take the 118. I feel like an episode of the Californians. You take the 118 to the 5 to the 170, um, and I took the 118 over to the 5, and I headed south on the 5, and traffic wasn't bad going south, but I could see the traffic on the other side was going to be horrible, and I was going to have to be in it in a little bit, and it was already like, it's only like 3:30, and I was like, great, this is going to be just nightmarish by the time we get back over here. And it was totally nightmarish. Look at this dog on the roof. Alright, can I make it through the legs of the statue? Oh my god, oh, I made it. I kind of bumped it, but I made it. And next to the coffee pot. Trying to find all like the little nooks and see if I can make it through stuff again. Can I get through legs this way? No, it's not a good approach. This way. This one will be a little easier. There we go. Totally sweet. Crashed immediately. Didn't even do anything. Alright. Oh my god. Sorry, guys. Immediate crash. Not fun to look at. I know. I feel like when I do this stuff, it's hard to watch. As if watching me just do this normal stuff isn't tricky enough. But yeah, I'm trying to get my mental bearings on when I do a fast turn or a little roll, so I know where I'm at. So if I come around a building and I turn tight, am I going to crash or am I going to make it? I gotta get that spatial awareness kind of down. Oh god damn it! Great job, great job. And then what else? I have been trying to find out. There's this foamed TPU filament that prints like um, EVA foam, and I think it's by Color Fab, and it's awesome, but it's not cheap. It's like $50 a roll or something. And I don't want to pay $50 a roll, so I'm trying to look around and see if there's some cheaper alternative to it. And there's one on Amazon. It's like 20 bucks. That is like it says soft TPU, but it's like Shore 90A hardness, which is like a firmer filament. And I'm really curious. I might buy it just to try it, and then if it, if it's not exactly what I want, I can still use it for like 3PO shoes and or uh, either 3PO shoes or like 3PO hands or something. But I really want to do some soft printed droid parts, and that foamed TPU seems like it'd be awesome for, especially like a 3PO torso. If I could do that, I could probably put the damn thing on by myself without having to ask for assistance, which would be good. Oh, 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 oh my God! Just see that? I just made it through that little nook. And back through here. Oh my gosh! And back through here. And back through here. This like flying pretty low eye level feels exciting. It feels like you're going way faster than when you're flying really high up, because you're just zinging by stuff. Oh my God, look at that little gap. Can I make it? No. Oh my gosh. Nope. Negatory. Negatory. And I feel like there's a like this rotational thing like this with the drone. Oh my God. I feel like you could do a like a turning knob on the control stick, kind of like they do with like BB-8's head for the RC controller. It's got like the joystick that turns it, but then one of them has a little rotaty top on the top of the joystick that turns the head. So you kind of have the forward, backward, side to side, and then like a sort of like a rotational control. But then you have um, this other one that actually rotates the head, and it's pretty cool. I feel like that could work really well on a drone. Maybe I will custom make a controller for that. I don't know. I don't know yet. And gas time. And dog time. Oh God. And coffee time. And statue time. Damn it. Didn't make it through the leg of the statue. How about this though? Garbage cans. I'm explore between all the buildings. Oh my God. In between the trees. Oh my God. I'm still flying. I can't believe it. Alright guys, I feel like I am making some good progress here. Oh God. There we go. Just stretch it down. Look at this popsicle truck. Does it have spikes in the front? It does. It's all like it's all decked out. Let's see, can I make this? This is one I was trying for a long time. I feel like now this is so easy. The first time I was trying to get that little balcony that I just flew through, I could not do it for the life of me. Oh. And now it's much easier. Oh gosh. Here's some sirens going on. I wonder what's happening out there. It's not like the night when the helicopters are flying around my house. It's been kind of crazy too. It's like got sleet the other day. Didn't quite want to snow, but I got a lot of sleet, and then it turned into that like legit hail. A lot of it. It was crazy. And then today the mountains are just like beautiful. Looks like snow. It's probably a lot of snow, but it's also probably a bunch of hail. It's just stayed up there, so the mountains are all white and pretty, which is funny because it's mid-March and we didn't get any of that during the winter. And I went to Mount Baldy for Christmas like I typically do, and it hadn't snowed. There's no snow up there. It was weird. But also didn't go to the summit because it was closed after one of the fires over there. So some of the Baldy trails are not open right now. But there's snow up there now, and I want to go back to get my snow fix for the year because I didn't get to do it yet. And last year I didn't really get to go do a really proper hike in the snow either. And I got all the gear. I got crampons and ice axes and all this stuff for doing some snow exploration, and I love it. But typically, Christmas Day is my day to go do that, and everybody's like taking a vacation. And right now, it's not as convenient as normal. Is normal. Did I do something here? I did. Oh. All right. 10 minutes left. And technically, if I get off at 5, I've only flown for an hour. Then I've got my hour in. But I always give a 5-minute buffer in case I want to stop and do some kind of goofy show and tell or something. Which I haven't had to do yet tonight. Or I haven't chosen to do. I don't know. What the heck movie? We saw a movie last night too. We saw Black Bag. With what's his name? From who played David in Michael Fassbender. And it was like a spy movie, and it was pretty fun. And it wasn't too long. Editing was nice. It was a hair simple, but not bad. We enjoyed it, and I got a lot of popcorn. I was eating popcorn today, leftover, because we got one of those, like the big bucket, which you can refill. And then we didn't refill it during the movie, but I refilled it before we left the theater. So I took home a brand new big old bucket of overpriced popcorn. And it was great. You do this kind of like a swing. You fly up and then kind of fall back down, and then fly up. Do the turn and back down. There we go. Cool. And flying through here. I don't know if you guys can hear my transmitter. Transmitter battery low has been doing it forever. It's very annoying. Now, if you're here with me a while back, the first time it happened, it was way louder. And I turned it down because I still want to hear it, but I don't want it to be blasting through my stream every time. Because that's not very good. It's not very good. And, oh, I just hit something. Didn't feel it. And, oop. And, oop. Oh my god. Oh my god. Still flying. Don't know. Well, look at that. A bunch of stuff waiting for the Ash movie with Aaron Paul next week. Oh, yeah. That sounds awesome. Hopefully the popcorn buckets keep the theaters alive. Yeah, no kidding, man. It's like the movie industry's, supposed to be really good. Ash looks awesome. And I like Aaron Paul. I met him one time, too. He was really nice. I met him at the Star Wars live read of Empire Strikes Back in like when was that? It was before I chromed my suit. It was like probably 2014 or 2015, probably almost 10 years ago. And J.K. Simmons was there too, and I was in my 3PO suit, and I look over, and he's standing right next to me. I was like, oh, but I didn't talk to him at all. But I talked to Aaron Paul because we came out front because the way we had to park when we were there was sort of funky, and I had to wait for them to like take all the valet cars out because we were. I guess the valets could have, moved the car, but because everybody's running around to get their cars after the show, the valets were real busy, so they're like, hang on, and then we're just like, we'll just wait till everybody clears out. So I go inside the Ace Hotel Theater, whatever it's called, where the event was, and Aaron Paul comes in and he just sits down by himself while he waits for his car, and we end up talking for like 10 minutes. He was very very friendly, and he was reading for the part of Luke Skywalker at the Star Wars live read, and the special guest unannounced was Mark Hamill, and Mark Hamill was playing. I think he did the part of Emperor Palpatine in that scene, when Vader's like, "There's a problem. It's not. It's my son. He's back." And he talks to Palpatine. He did some other part too, but it was Mark Hamill, and I was like, was it crazy doing Luke Skywalker with Mark Hamill sitting right next to you in the room? And Ellen Page was there before she turned into Elliot Page, and Jessica Alba, and who else? Who else read that? Steven. Oh my gosh, what's his name? Tall, lanky dude, glasses. Um, he read for 3PO, and what's crazy is I wanted to meet him, and I didn't get to. And I come around the corner in the back of the building randomly. I was coming around to see if the car was there, and there were two people there. And one was this guy, Paul, that I'm friends with both of these people to this day. I met these two random people there. One was Paul, and one was Alice. And I was like, oh man, I was like hoping to meet. I can't think of his name. I actually have something up here with his name on it. I was hoping to meet the dude that did 3PO, and he's like, oh, we got it. And he actually gave us this, and it was the 3PO like plaque thing that they make. It's just like foam core, but it said C3PO on it, and he signed it. And they're like, oh, well, you should have it, and they gave it to me. And then the one guy, he's from like Scotland, and he was like, do you know this guy Simon Wilkie? And I'm like, I actually am friends with Simon. That's very weird and specific, because I'm in the middle of an alley in LA where I ran into two strangers completely randomly in the back of like a building in the dark. And this guy knows my friend from the UK. Very weird. And then he's like, yeah, it's my friend who does 3PO also. And I was like, oh, that's so crazy. And he goes, did you ever do Star Wars Celebration like 2015? And I was like, yeah. And he goes, do you ever see the Bad Robot costume? And I'm like, yeah, I got photos of it. And he goes, that was me. So this random guy met in the alley behind the place. Turns out we had like all these weird connections. And then he ended up getting to do background work in Rogue One. So you can actually spot him in the background in Rogue One in a couple scenes, which is kind of cool. And he like drove all the way down from Scotland to UK to go be in a scene. And I don't know how he got the opportunity, but I would definitely do that too. That sounds very cool. It's a small galaxy far, far away. It really is. It is very, very strange. These are the kind of things that make me think, like, for sure we're in the Matrix, because, like, that is so weird. What the hell kind of like, in the fact that I even talked to these people was really strange, because it was so just random. Like, hey, did this person come out of the back yet? And like, no, we're waiting for so and so, and they were waiting to get autographs from some people. I said, oh, everybody's leaving out the front where they get in the cars, and yeah, we ended up talking. It was so weird. And then so I have a photo with me as 3PO and the bad robot from the big red weird robot from J.J. Abrams' company, and that's that guy Paul McHugh is his name. Super nice dude. I've hung out with him multiple times since then, but what a weird thing. Oh, and he works on these like boats where they go out and fix oil rigs, and he's not a diver, but he does all the monitoring for the divers, because I guess the divers have to work at like really low depths, and they put them in a pressurized chamber so that they don't have to like readjust every time they come up and down from working. So they basically while they're doing repairs on these big oil rigs, they live in this pressurized chamber that puts them, at some crazy high pressure, so they can, just hop back in the water and keep working. They don't have to decompress each time because it takes hours. And he monitors them to make sure they're like doing okay in their little decompression chamber. That's his job. He gets paid a lot of money. So that is freaking interesting. Interesting guy. And real nice dude. And he basically like takes his money. He makes a really good money, and he has a tiny little place. So he doesn't pay very much for it, and then he goes and travels like all the time to cool spots. I would not be surprised if I don't see him in Japan when we go for celebration, because he is the type that would just go do that. He loves doing those things. And made it. Oh, made it. Made it, suckers. Even though I bumped the ceiling. I'm trying to get that like all net like that. Make it through the gap. Something about going through the gap this way messes my brain more because the doors are facing toward me, I think. Oh, that's it. All right. That is, time is up. All right, let's see here. Oops, I don't want to hit that. I want to go to this. Go back here. Cool. All right. All right, stop this. Dismiss. And all right, I am going to go do some real work now. And I'll be back in 2 days with drone practice on what day? It's Sunday. And then maybe tomorrow I'll be doing some ZBrush during the day. I gotta put in floors in another room, and I gotta do floor leveling tomorrow. So it'll be awesome. Thanks everybody for hanging out again. I love seeing everybody's faces. It's great. And